St. Andrew's Day, dedicated to Scotland's patron saint, Andrew the Apostle, is deeply rooted in both Christian liturgical traditions and pre-Christian Celtic agricultural practices. The feast day historically coincided with a significant point in the rural calendar, aligning with sowing customs and seasonal decision-making related to livestock and land. This connection situates the day within a broader framework of communal cycles and spiritual observances that predates modern nationalism. Historical research reveals that St. Andrew's Day began to travel with the Scottish people as they established communities abroad, particularly during the 18th century. A landmark moment in this diaspora narrative occurred in 1729, when the first recorded post-Reformation celebration of St. Andrew's Day outside of Scotland took place in Charleston, South Carolina, organized by a philanthropic society named in honor of the saint. This event exemplified the dual nature of the celebration: cultural expression and social responsibility. Accounts of the gathering describe music, dancing, and the now obsolete tradition of serving a cooked sheep's head, a dish symbolizing both heritage and humility. Such early observances underscored the importance of communal solidarity and charitable values among Scots abroad, themes that resonate with the festival's domestic agricultural roots. These early diaspora gatherings laid the groundwork for the transformation of St. Andrew's Day into a global symbol of shared identity and cultural memory. Since the 18th century, St. Andrew's societies have emerged as key custodians of Scottish culture in the global diaspora. Initially established by emigrants seeking to support fellow Scots in need, these societies evolved into formal organizations dedicated to preserving traditions and promoting cultural education. Today, they play a central role in organizing St. Andrew's Day celebrations worldwide, serving as cultural hubs for Scottish communities in countries such as Canada, the United States, Australia, Argentina, India, Abu Dhabi, and Singapore. These societies have maintained a strong commitment to authenticity while embracing regional adaptations. Their events typically include Scottish pipe music, Highland dancing, and traditional cuisine, such as haggis and shortbread, often paired with local culinary influences. In doing so, they foster a sense of continuity and belonging for people of Scottish descent, while inviting broader communities to participate in and appreciate Scottish culture. By bridging generations and geographies, St. Andrew's societies have preserved the spirit of the Saint's Day, while allowing for dynamic reinterpretation. Their work ensures that St. Andrew's Day remains a living tradition, rooted in history yet responsive to the evolving needs of a global community. In the modern era, St. Andrew's Day is celebrated with enthusiasm and creativity in many parts of the world, where Scottish communities have taken root. Countries with significant Scottish populations, notably Canada, the United States, and Australia, host a wide array of events that reflect both tradition and innovation. These may include Sealids, traditional social dances, concerts by Scottish folk bands, lectures on Scottish history, and communal meals that blend native dishes with Scottish staples. Whisky tastings, tartan parades, and Highland game-style competitions often accompany the festivities, underscoring the celebratory and performative aspects of cultural pride. In many diaspora contexts, St. Andrew's Day takes on a festive tone that sometimes surpasses its observance in Scotland, where, despite being a designated bank holiday since 2007, it is often a regular working day. This contrast highlights how diaspora communities may engage more actively with cultural commemorations as a way of maintaining ties to their heritage. These celebrations also play a role in cultural diplomacy, showcasing Scottish identity in multicultural settings and fostering cross-cultural exchange. As such, St. Andrew's Day abroad is not only a remembrance of ancestral roots, but a forward-looking affirmation of shared values, inclusion, and international goodwill. A comparative analysis of domestic and diaspora observances reveals how St. Andrew's Day has developed along parallel yet interconnected paths. In Scotland, the day has evolved from a largely religious and agricultural observance into a national symbol of identity, promoted especially in the modern era as part of broader efforts to celebrate Scottish culture and history. Abroad, the celebration has taken on a more pronounced role as a declaration of cultural belonging. The prominence of St. Andrew's societies in these efforts cannot be overstated. They have become de facto cultural ambassadors, transmitting Scottish customs and stories to new generations. While the core elements, music, dance, storytelling, and cuisine, remain constant, their expressions vary, shaped by local context and the unique histories of Scottish migration in each region. This dual evolution reinforces the idea of cultural continuity, that traditions, even when displaced, can adapt without losing their essence. St. Andrew's Day thus serves as a living link between the past and the present, between homeland and diaspora, sustaining a shared narrative across time and space. Historical records, such as the 1729 Charleston celebration, mark the beginning of a broader tradition in which Scottish emigrants reimagined the feast day as both a cultural anchor and a communal lifeline. Through the enduring efforts of St. Andrew's societies, this holiday continues to thrive in diverse international settings, fostering unity and pride among Scots and their descendants. Ultimately, the global celebration of St. Andrew's Day is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of cultural heritage. It highlights how a tradition rooted in local spirituality and seasonal rhythms has grown into a worldwide expression of identity and continuity, a symbolic bridge that connects Scotland to its ever-evolving global family. Many thanks for treading this Scottish path. If its dram of whiskey whetted your taste buds, like, subscribe, and comment below.